Okay, we see and they are discussing evolution of consciousness, Ra conspiracy part 2. That's what we are going to discuss. And last week, me catch you say, and 70 be wahanoma, a yanka yanka. But it be because of one or two people, Tia can send me, and then I feel maybe in Crophobi and Sembiano. Those who feel that I respond to haters, na a macho yet professional, no, I will give you the reason, and maybe an episode, no. You would understand me, but we are going to discuss evolution of consciousness, Ra conspiracy part 2. You got 3 phases. Now, phase in the back, what is consciousness evolution? We will explain that. We will look at the womb consciousness. Then you have consciousness evolution of conscious battle. In Yama, you discussing stages. I have me catch them say BBSC na mebo mamanie until before we finish the show no so no mebo mamanie. Now, mama ye di kind for scripture we and start show no ene. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 26. I read, "For to the person who pleases him, God gives wisdom and knowledge and joy." Obia o please nyankopon no. Ade nyankopon edema ne. But to the sinner, he gives the work of gathering and heaping up. Osi onipa bonefo de o man adwuma ye de boaboa sika no ne ye de pe ahonyade, that he may give to one who pleases God. Onipa bonefo de onyankopon man ahoden a ode boaboa niama no sika bibia ode heaping niama no nu nyankopon agye firi obonefo ne nsam e de ama dia onu nyankopon oso nani. This also is vanity and striving after the wind and a feeding on it. We aya scripture na me de ama wo ade nyankopon eye no no oboaboa niama no na yo bonefo a obeje e de ama Kristo ni ode ama obi a onu nyankopon o please no. Now let's look at Proverbs chapter 13 verse 22, where you amplified Bible. A good man leaves an inheritance of moral stability and goodness to his children. And the wealth of the sinner finds its way eventually into the hands of the righteous. Onipa bonini ni niyama opreno. Ebe niyama na be nante ako onipa papa, a righteous man, a Christian in some, for whom it was laid up. We a Bible nti onipa papa obi osum nyame no do nyame no oje niyama pa e de manimba. I want everybody to hold these scriptures, whether in your heart, in your hands, or in your book. Makasa ye nyina ebe kakame print Revelations books na ya for free. Na wote ho na wo hwe na wo jot niyama down. A time will come, we will open up for questions. Inti me pese obi en hold the scriptures no a ye de start show no enne no ne bedru ba bi no na wa ye wo calculation ne ya hwe say etisen na fei ebi yi wo question bia no say you will question and for car write in the comment section. Now I will be picking questions there and I will be addressing them because I'm doing this with you. So today we are discussing evolution of consciousness. Now a Bible scripture no atwase e de amount. Now let's look at the wombed consciousness. Last week I spoke more about the evolution of consciousness and I promised to open it up more this week. And so here we are. Last week we spoke about Ra, how people are now looking into the era. And when we say people are now chasing consciousness. So Bible ni Quran ne de kan hu we genocide. Ra say and the alien or waha. So the Ra is simply the son of God or the sun God. And Jesus is the light of the world. The sun is the light of the world. So you can say Jesus is now back as an alien. That is saying that the Bible should not be a New Testament, Old Testament, but now people should channel him directly. Until people are now channeling him. Last week episode, you can go and watch that episode. But before that, this story is a perfect explanation. Remember, on my birthday, my management and I decided to launch an educational empowerment fund for brilliant but needy students to prepare them for the foreign exams, where I will fully fund the tuition for the exams as well as the papers, and also pay for assistance in these young children to apply for foreign scholarships. Me wo enyama mienu amede asimani so ye be lunch at Ghana's ever food first food court anipa betumi anante akoho akodidi. Very soon we will launch that one as well. But me wadwin bi wo mitrim se kromo na yete no se tomato suba in the season in yedi, we don't know how to store them. Plantain yedi, we don't know how to store them. And akoko mpo, how many of us in store bi wa ha ne ade yedi ye nya ye niama nti nkrofo beto no mato fufufo ye nya na nkrofo ni bi enko school nko sua wo ho ne ekoso wo ho ye ne sponsor ye ne betumi aso mo asene because ekromo nkrofo bebre wo talent. Omo giftings, mobilization ni ho. Obi decide say obeye farm, obeye where. Who is giving mobilization? Krobo ha. Wa we businessman, wa kwaji loan na. O papa we na we ancestors ni na birth certificate, the papers are be demand enya agro. So we came up with this scholarship thing. Natie. The way I make sure ade na the way I make share ade no. school na ye this scholarship no come omo no omo share structures no na omo ko puli African countries omo aye bi ni nyina in their own mouth omo say the way ama arrange me de no obi ani wa arrange ne de sa e wa Africa me de ne ye the perfect ever omo ehu because school no and they call the whole Ghana voter regions nipa 500 way omo be call no omo ankasa ko form obi a onima de not sebe or where krase not sebe ne ma mi nim sika not sebe ne ma mi nim sat onim to fair onim ho ahwan keke ka ho no me say school nankasa nko no nko select om munya 100 brilliant children wa ha we pay fully for the child to go and learn because scholarship ne wokuruman is given to rich people omo ho nti ye ne yen sorry mfi ase we ne yen so mu mfi ase we because ma adwini mu ani mi nyansem no onipa ba ko pesen etimi pie mu wabusua mu a bi bitimi si nsesanye ensakraye bi etimi ba so ye wicked mpo a obeboa ne nua wamboa ne nua obeboa ne ba wamboa ne ba obeboa ne yere e de nsesanye beba ne yen jai se ye personalize problems na e wokurum ho no omo enu mutom omo se agie we omo hu bi da e very good. This is the focus of the Mame Grace Foundation that my manager is handling for me. Into your school, no, and you knew exchanging letters. You knew kasa bibia and bibia was okay, and it was 1 million Ghana cedis for 2,000 plus people all over Ghana. Na omunko fully funded. No munko sunyade na omumbra. So that omuba if one year done this year no ye 110 acres food. I had the open the launch the other the very first court. Food, free food and crofo be work akwa ti ye launch we first you need crofo na can be area me manager Kelly and na handle ade we so no ye letters ni ade ni na Dr. Kelly I mean to say now why am I saying this story eba me saying and am the way aba asem we am be kan mu ti na me say in episode me person bia me ntie ni waso pefa wa dwene wo kra wo honhom ni unipadua for this episode we echi I want you to listen to the story and then when I finish this editorial come back and pick the knowledge you get from it. Asem na me ken na me peso bia to no boase na otie asem we. Na episode ni kwa ewie ya. Tell me if you even want to come on the platform to come and address this issue, you can come and address this issue. The platform is open and it is for free. So what happened and why is this issue in this episode? My manager has engaged a professional SAT and foreign exams school that specializes in the prepping and the exams as well as the assistance. Yani omo hihye we, yani omo ka bibia wi, yani omo ka bibia plan ni na ye de amomo. He informed me of their meetings and he wrote an official proposal to them. Just say, but he tells me since then, the company we want to give this over 1 million Ghana cedis contract to is not responding like they did first. Because demanding for registration, registrar general, we did it. Almost social welfare, like almost everything was done. Like I said, go ahead and this ATM. So me personally, I do a lot of things. I don't put it public. Me public. Because I don't really care. Until now, billboard, no more percent mount so people will see it and now no more back for the more mount it. Until H no more and I'm say okay, said you be for behuna, you be young for suntino. Move to your mountain, but moon train after BBI is done, I starting on nothing more mountain to the billboard no. Edit but I feel company no, they be Dr. Kelly, when are we because Sikano, let's push the money into the account. You know, this is why I tell people not to do ayahuasca. You end up selling all your property for people, but it's a great move. Inti sika no nyesa am rubber sika and also say cocaine sika it's a property I have and I decided to sell it and invest it into people's life because me who say ye mfa ka alcohol ye mfa sika nko ba ke minim say ye be kwa kwhia nipa wo ho they keep saying next week they bia no mo adenti na de we ye kotu ye so abeye problem and all my manager wanted was their final contract so we transfer money to them to start work because ye almost bibi omo demand ni ade bia ya kan we. Then on my birthday my manager didn't tell me because I was angry me say why am I yanko to ye sika my birthday into what is going on? Maybe sana onka, maybe sana pena wa sheda ko fe adwuma foforo bi issue or the aba ne ade nti back forth sa na fe de. Me say dey na ekoso, o say your friend crofo no kra fe de, o mo mfa biu. Na me say hey, in Ghana 1 million cedis for 2,000 plus students. Who will not pick this call? Make sure say this weekend, you know, obama me update because I don't want this. And your friend ipa no mfa, na fe obe use foreign number and e de friend crofo no. Or the friend nipa ne ya ne ho wenti onim so say me so mama deadline me so I can give pressure. Kelly doesn't want pressure. Until your person making sure that we are sorted and so baby ejuma on fire on his head. Inti I fed your name back forth. He used a foreign number to call the manager and the man was beating about the bush. So my manager told him, look, we have had meetings and agreed on this. So those who don't understand the local dialect will understand me because I don't have good English to speak English. Pepe for everybody to understand me. I have given you a letter from our office. That was Kelly. Why the excuses? Aggressive. Then the manager confided in my manager and said, Dr. Kelly, I'm sorry, but there are some theologists in our school management who are not happy with Mame Grace's editorials. So they said we should not allow the scholarship. This is Ghana. So if you watch my episode and you see me, anytime you see me aggressive and angry, it's not about me. Me at where I am now. Said last week, you don't believe I'm a very old woman. And listen, it's not about me. These people have for so many trauma, and I don't complain. I am telling you, because of these people, I don't know whether I should call them theologians, I should call them Christian apologists, I should call them pastors. From TV, these people have never given me peace. From radio, they are sitting there for free. I was paying 30 minutes for 3,000 cedis. I did 5 years contract, paying from my pocket. Somebody, I want to sponsor a show, they will go and say a whole lot. I don't know. They have put me in so many problems. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't care about myself. Anytime you see me in a particular mood, it's about what they have done to people. Na more than 100. And some of them say, because of these pastors, baby, I'm free me fear na me grande. They came to run me over. Omo close to me, you know. Omo who pictures me na any videos. Me 300 omo to 2 me half. Me ni obi ani asem. Now baby some say me ye den na me hu say e omo no mo ye. If you can refuse 1 million Ghana cedis for 2,000 needy people, not because of editorial, na school gonna stop here. Tell me what else you cannot do. When you people say witchcraft, do you know witchcraft? This is pure witchcraft, a dirty one. Imagine people like this are your leaders. Where would the country go? Or they form for the first degree, you know, they cut in our top. Why we will masters? No, bet now these theologians almost say because of editorial now. They will not allow 2,000 plus people. They are refusing 1 million Ghana cedis because of Bible. So I was angry for 2,000 plus people, not about me. Me, they have done me. Oh, style baby. I don't care about myself anymore. But what they are doing to people. 2,000 needy students. And yes, they don't even know me because of editorial. 2 theologians are saying because of this editorial, 2,000 people should sit in their poverty. Me, anyway, when a demon, do you know anything about God if you behave like this? Africa, because of Western Christian theology, a beautiful scholarship to help young, brilliant African children should stop. Hey, ready? And when the team Kelly that not Kelly person be catch me. On person be catch because not on person be whom in that mood. They don't want to even accept 1 million Ghana cedis contracts for charity because Mame Grace is talking about other books hidden from us. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to discuss evolution of consciousness. Now we will get into what is called born again. Now, I don't get angry and I don't have time for these people. Until when you see me in that mood, it's not about me. And I am not addressing haters. I don't even have their time. Sometimes jealousy isn't only because of what you have, materialistically. People envy how others love you. Or do I will share me so a platform where to address here. You need time. I make a address will be your timing because I don't give my attention to failure. Me need time for failure. Until me from attention, me need attention more or draw. Oh, mama na mean to me, but I am a kasasa. Na me was because of these people and this kind of behavior. Tell me, Sankaya wa me hypocrite, me nyachum. And I mean pretender. This is me. Baby, I wish you be aso senya na mete. Wo be visit me officer, senya na mete. Na asem kese we na ma be pretend na mete kana misre. It's annoying. 2 people because of Bible that has not cancelled BP, blood pressure. People are still buying amlodipine and amlodeng 30 cedis to control BP. Bible has not even controlled a common blood pressure. And I will tell me now who block it 2,000 plus people. Hey, I cannot pretend as if nothing has happened. Anytime you see me on this platform, it's not about me. And why can't you talk without talking about Christianity? I cannot. Why do you always come against? I will never go against something that is against itself already. Me, cosmically, Christianity has got nothing to do with even the cosmic. The reason here, almost in your bema or baby and cosmically doesn't work like that. Something that is against itself. I don't have the time. And there be sending the video be so it is alleged. Say even Church of England, or my friend the community now, when you church in everywhere, people go and do work and all types sort of exercise. Now obibini etiha. I block it 2,000 people. Scripture na me can come out no. Any behavior we as theologians put you office. Me na me bro nsam kra. Say Bible say megada. Na sika na ba mo ho. My last child, I 22 to 23 years. Since school, for me baby and come. Me boots your name come. Me ankasa me nka. Theologians way, I block it 2,000 people. This is pure demonic. And I cannot come and sit here and be like, because you will say, me addressing me haters, me meaning say, you man me fato me hot no, meaning so time womb. Into meaning some people will hate me. Do you know what I have gone through? I don't even tell you, because I don't care. I decided send me them beba, and I'm them who aba. Anytime I'll be who me say me kun topa, and I me yes no. It's not about less than 100 people. Me push agenda be a man ko dure nim because of Christianity. Last be your voter region you could try the quest. What these people have done to me catch that why you will be shocked. When I was in school in Mexico, no, me a documentary contract. They find me almost who me were social media no so and no contacting yen. $100,000 contract. Me buy no more them rush and say this because started documentary no was sorry them just me class sorry. And I'm saying documentary the anyway trying sorry them. These people what these people have done to me from radio. If I say I will talk to you and they show cry but me patch out me person me catch when they say. When you see me in this mood, forget about me. It's not about me. Now, they are fitting. Last week, it's about 2,000 poor people. These demons call themselves theologians. I'm blocking. I almost saw no money nyame. We must money nyame. We mo almost money nyame. I dear way up and crop away. You couldn't put some cranny. Or numpo on yet. Ain't no me anytime. Me de do because of the time why I am any pay and then you pay. And your damn some of the mameno and then more timing. People envy the way you've handled a situation that they would have crumbled over. I did what they have taken it through now. Say show when best say. I did to me handle no. But what they thought would have broken you didn't. They can't stand to see you hold your head up high. And then you have a problem. They have used everything, every angle, every channel. A pastor that came on my show walked to my office to tell one of my workers that wo onyankopon wa frɛ but say adwuma we ya wo ye no. So when fear adwuma mu ha no ma wo be lose so. You came into somebody's office to gossip and no any evil. And I'm catching the gun and say, nigga, go with your Jesus and go and find food for your 4 children. I don't really care. What you know, I can't able. Baby, this is how these people that claim say, this is their behavior. On the radio, a particular old pastor was sitting there for free, preaching and using true color to give people prophecy. I was paying 3,000 for 30 minutes for my own podcast. Or software way you bold, free another software catcher and so man check. 30 minutes no matter what my time and what one no. And chebia ni sika besana wako. This is pure evil. Obi adwuma na we see work for free. And obi etie sika na adwuma ne nkoso. Na we so nya free airtime no. Na mfa with true caller ni defrauding crofo. Plan na omo fa ye ni. Amfa no. Afedi omo say na omo say mama grace aka say and say wo ka say mo fa mo TV ni mo radio. Na me fa me sika. We mo so omo ni nyame. Anytime 2,000 plus poor people. The whole Ghana dey be ko baby ya. Nti sa $1 million nka me de kwa sorry bi mu na me ko donate ya. Komo nya billboard en fa me ntare so e wa sorry dem because man fa am na me de bu ni pe nyina me personalize life. Because no matter how rich I will, you know that see here for them mo di tu be ba so. Nti I'm trying to break it down say in a better level. Enu ni o. Who I watch comment section ho. Say me this is the reason. So tell me why I should be hypocrite and sit here and be laughing say she see. Eh ye wo a anka wo be kom. Some people envy your intelligence and how you've made things happen. My platform, I know, say because they tried everything. They envy because something that they couldn't get past, you did. I healed, I grew, and I passed with flying colors. This platform has gone through everything. And enough for them. You blocked 2,000 people because of editorials. As someone can say, Bible say. Me di Jimmy no me bone no ebe party sika na me de abrem na ma se sika na me de abrem company na se me na me nya nkola no so 2,000 people ha Africa I don't know when so do you now understand why I'm always aggressive? Sometimes 100 people you are ready to do things for them ebe kwa last year ko show no match here omochi yen baby dey become say this woman let her go, she's doing a great work. One person at the end of the day no o say me didi Allah atem o say show na ye ko ye ni nara ibi sa se mo ni nyame mo ni nyame. Wunim nyame pa na we theologian and we 2,000 people. There is no Lucifer, there is no Satan than those 2 theologians. If they do film, my manager said I wanted to take them on. I wanted to show them their foolishness. Fetch me. Sorry. This is why I was so aggressive the other day. Now I wanted to mention one of the pals name. He wrote a comment. Maybe you can comment in a post or sister me ma you hate his attention. Me person on cancer me. So no na same way see when him and 2,000 poor people ni na less privileged people ni na scatter. Anko beba obesata dey white. No wa betina no wa sere afi ni sin na. Person bibisa no. Internal issues a lot are not said outside. These people came to run me over at where I'm grounded. Omo bekumi. E ho no be e ma ho. Now be something the then me hu ya if they can stop this. Tell me what they cannot do. Tell me. Because of a Western Christian theology. Who say African call a future? You a wicked being. On pay $1 million, so 1 million Ghana cedis because of editorial. Hey, because of Bible. And imagine say you lead the singing net to on my dignity say oh, we say Ghana be ye levy no. Upa fa utika 10,000. For 2 phones so transfer ko bank. Ade chi transfer ko bank. Ade chi transfer ko bank. Ade chi on betwi ni na fa. We. Nti se wo so wo kwa kwhwehwe bronsama. Kwhwehwe no theologians ni ma sofo nim. Yes, wo share history no na wo read it properly. Asafo mpanimfo mu din wo Bible mu chen bibia. Yes, wo no mu di mu akotene. You cannot kill me. Vision aborters and dream killers. They are in church. What to share bronsama men come bia. No wonder. Say Jesus say, so ba atembo ni Nyankopon say atembo ni start was so indeed. That is what the devil is. E kwa na bronsama wo. And then we are going to discuss evolution of consciousness and I will tell you what is called born again. For now, if you want the 1026 scholarship, we will process you with a tuition institution of your choice, since all of them don't want to think outside the Bible. And they say, no scholarship now. When school being commissioner, we good, no propose then the management will go and pay. They cannot kill all the visions. Jesus about what I say, and yet by force, you stop 2,000 people, 1 million Ghana, because of Bible. This is the most foolish thing I have ever seen. Forgive my manners on earth, Africa, here. Oh! I'm always Mame Grace. So I welcome you to Spiritual Hour. I believed you wherever you are. I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love wherever you are. I send you love. I send you joy. I send you peace. I send you peace. I send you help. I send you that shoulder, and I wipe away your tears. I send you strength. I send you love wherever you are, and I welcome you to another great episode of Spiritual Hour. I'm always the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they smell through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. I am the goddess of Akabulan. I welcome you. People will call me Grace. Today we are discussing evolution of consciousness, and it is Ra Conspiracy Part 2. And Makacho say 4 stages. You call the womb consciousness, no? Now, what is conscious evolution? There may be many other definitions of evolution of consciousness. Obia or translations, baby. But like I always do, I want to speak with you and allow you to understand how I stay safe within this time of many flying doctrines of spirituality. So this is how I see it. But I always tell people, say, don't subscribe to anything. Because listen, say ye Beelzebub, say ye whoever, say ye Satan, say ye Jesus, say ye devil, say whoever, say ye Simodius, say ye Leviathan, say ye one, it is all inside of you. You are the micro universe, and the universe is the macro universe. Everything you see in the universe is in you. The reason everything you pick from the universe and eat blends and gel with you. You cannot live without the universe, and the universe is meaningless without you. So you are able to stay safe in this consciousness thing that is going on all over. I take it that when a child is born, the child doesn't see as you and I see. Just like only consciousness. Their senses and pineal are more softer to the ethereal than this reality. And then the medical because of food when you enter my room or my place, me baba no we jato me so boba. Wo be since say wo drop main gate na no kra boba na be ma me hu so obi aba ho. Ansa na nkrama akese no. They don't talk. So their consciousness or their strength in the ethereal is that huge. That is why akola no on care whether or shatade why you naked on care. Does it mean say akola no only consciousness and because onim religion, onim shre, onim Islam, onim Christianity, onim those two theologians. And it doesn't mean say akola no onye nipa and also say only consciousness and what that means is that what we see as real and principled in the world we find ourselves and how we are aware of things. The baby doesn't see anything like that. And say why you naked, so why you then okay. Neither does the baby aware that it doesn't see these things. So or they would so or that basket only onya aware say me way into only consciousness. Some gurus believe that the reason why some babies don't sleep at night and will be disturbing their mothers is that babies don't see day and night like we see. Sana babies so omote does it mean say they are not here? Onim Christianity, onim shwe, onim atadepa, onim designers, onim perfumes, onim bag. Does it mean so oni universe ni mubiana? They don't see the difference between light and darkness, and one is odaho. Does it mean says our baby no? Onim shwe like onye nipa na? Because omu way and omu focus on so and they don't care because they are more stronger. Their body is zero here. They are more stronger there. And until now, why is it so? The entire work do you know why nipa oniya na nesin tutu? Do you know why? Abofra ya wonu fufurobia or your fool ewo etheria ho. Enti onisi. Opa so da yesesi ase wo sinya tutu na ko ka kire sofo obeka kire so obi ibewu. They don't even understand spiritual language. Abofra onisi. Onisi enti no or your fool what the other side. O peyimu nyinya na nesin tutu. Obi a onyi bia nesin tutu ni behavior ye different. Wati niyama ase ewa abrabom. Ne honam ne ye mere ewa ha. Enti ne sin what is the meaning of a sin? What is the significant spiritual meaning or understanding of a sin? Meja as a comment. People also treat things into a sin. If after birth, the baby is not aware of its new realities, what do you call that consciousness? That an unborn baby has. Consciousness being and abofrana ya wono na o nimnia surrounded no so obi ba kasabe katawo any sani amano. Ono no the consciousness no. Consciousness being na sa abofra no owo. Now, before I am one so say your funu or consciousness now because that child moves. Only cold water, baby no obenante. What the idea to so obenante. This is the reason why the over witness people play music for their pregnancy. We no match no a headpiece and a headphone whatever. Normally I say your funu no more bo nchire no echere no. Nti sa akola na dia ben consciousness na owo. The way your funu mu ene nya ya wo ni sisi ani na. If a baby is in the belly, what is the baby aware of? I'm leaving all these as questions for you. Born again for. Baby is active and moves in the womb. But what is the baby noticing or experiencing around the walls of the womb? Again, oh, feel like, the consciousness that child in the tummy has. Again, what kind of consciousness is that? Mama, two spaces, two things. Abofra say you funu aye nyen wo no. O ye nipa, o movie, or heartbeat, or bibia. Consciousness being abofra no in the walls of the womb. Now, say ya wa abofra free womb not transition e de ba ahasenya. Onim realities be onim say no da so onim so oniska ontia life ontia water bill nti sa abofra no so no ono so no niama na I what me around no consciousness ben and sa abofra no so the consciousness of the unborn moves to born what we ya o ye funu ya wo no nti ya wo no ba ko no so it is safe to say that a baby living in the womb for 9 months is unconscious of the unrealities around it, but when the baby enters the realities of the world it still behaves unconsciously. Nti sa consciousness me enu we no how do we put it? Can the baby say, why you born again? Like, where offering the better you funim? Now, offering your funum, you didn't have still only motion into your baby so na because I call where you funum. Onim the echoes around. Wabano so still onim. Therefore, parents, teachers, pastors, etc., will teach the baby to know the realities. And gradually, the child becomes aware of his or her surroundings and the principles. The other day episode ni say you see bibi hereditary baby say won say den wo ma me awo eduane o sugar eduane o di nanu bia na wudi the way your father set the way your mother dresses yes na wo befa you can change it nti na ya na mo say we dey we abusuan nim ntia because omu nim say ade wo ma me ho de wo be di sa wo so be kwa ende sa enye ade esi honam nim nti akola na wo ye funu nim ho na e teach ni say the o movie a wo ye funu nim ya wo ni ba wi ase no na kire ni say ye di nufo no to wenu ma na kokonu ye di gu wenu ma amene fa kwa wo yam wo na ba nti omo no mo be kira kola no de onye force owo ye funu no no leading a life ye wo no foforo leading a life say no be kira and say we ye red we ye bad we ye evil we ye good. But when the principles become like a prison for the now grown child, these principles become prisons for the child because o ma me say we nye and you papa say we nye we say internet say wo di niama we akekere wo ho the way I will be addressing I check in the background. Then the principles now become the master of the child, throwing the person back to when they are in the stomach, that they only knew the walls of the stomach and nothing else. The only thing I will say a strange na be strange na abetwa no ne nko anaja no I check from the papa background and mame because this time the church or social principles become the only walls they know. Tie won crofoni bi ate sa John theologians bi no. You only oti na no nim obibini you wicked papa woni nyame ni hwe stop calling yourself a Christian ma obi abom befu a yesi fantini koro pe no kodi fa no wo fra hu nyina fantefo It's one way. Believe and understand, they don't see beyond those principles. The idea to know and ya Muslim ni your platform so or since a woman mpo nya Muslim no wu a ya ma wonko sie no. Meboa. We like a religious person who believes so much in religion that they begin to hate their own families and see them as demons and separate from them. Who you Muslim now? I mean, you're Muslim. What sort of way is this? Men ko sia busunya dan no because omo ya bayifo omo beku when the foundation is broken, what would the righteous do? Bia ye wo to ye when sika omo beku nti ukuro mukura amfa adwuma bia enko because omo ya bayifo omo beku. They say no religion reduce family ties to funerals. Men ko si dan ho ko si omo beku wa wunu ya no onye Kristo ni oya butumsum ni division conquer and rule. Divide, conquer and rule. Eno ho adwuma and asankrofo ye 2,000 people. Hey, my nose have seen my eyes. Minim se na me hu sankrofo yi so ben nyina awie meti me ba bi na mo be frɛ me meeting ɛna mo se me kan asɔre bia me pɛ na mo nsi ma me na mo be hwa ma me na ma rane na me njai we na me se no me se mo ya wo hu mo fa ncha me munum bi no mo sa mo unkempt balls ne mo unkempt sabe dicks na mo se ne ma me no me wa mo chat o me wa mo chat nobody should tell me mo feel say me wa attention ma me haters no se kan krofo we me se me hate o mo anka me kan se ma kire mo me hu hia me se sia o me hu ehia me biom. I'm not even important. All I wish is to make sure I finish this and leave this place. Men power busunya for men power wunu ano oya be for obeye say men say ye keka ye ho this pastors na ma wudu sika nyina e ma na sorry ndi o de boye ba wunu ano de be for 2% tell me say nipa egu asori dem nyina be for ba ko nim mondwen ye ada na okodi adanse wa sorry dem wa pa de wadwuma nyina say ye omo be pampa when you give omo kire wa hu mo nya be for obi abusunya for na ya be for minim say nuanom ne abusunya for ni bia ho ahomte. You came out of a human womb and entered into a dogmatic womb. Therefore, such a person must be born again. This is what we are talking about. You feel you are a Christian, you are baptized until you are born again. You are not. That dogma. I see what to stop it. 2,000 poor people. You deserve to be hanged on the tree like Saul. Will not this can go with him. They don't deserve to live. Therefore, such a person must be born again. Theologians, they must be born again. Born again, born again. This is born again. This is what messianic personalities understand as a person who has been imprisoned by worldly principles and dogma so much that they have become like babies inside the womb. They understand only the walls of the womb, the walls of worldly principles and dogma. This is what all these religious people, most of them, these two theologians are the first two Johns leading them. Now you see what is called born again. You need to purge that brain. When they say virgin birth, yes, imagine in your plane. So that clean energies, the divinity can pass through it. Said your divinity no. This is what we call born again. Not a bitter soul like you. The principles and dogma restrict them to just one place and one thought, just like a baby in the womb. In Christianity, if you think outside the Bible, you are a sinner. You feel even guilty when you read certain books. This is the second womb. Baby, I would atu. Na otim to set theologians. And to whoop now with different perceptions. GH. I will trust our comment. No, I'm not angry at you. Don't get me wrong. When you are nipan so I almost liking it to send me my attention. In this case, if it's people who are static because of dogma. It is fine for us. Nobody have issues with them. No problem at all. Na almost so any nyansa into what be also movie. When people like this attack you, different perception, GH. This issue, how would you have handled it? More like it, comment to me now. I'm your sister. We are doing this together. Come and tell me how I will be. Then you are hypocrite. Me, I am me. This is me. Eating what only your mother gave you. You are Christian. Even the Bible. Then what is the essence of growth? You don't want people to do anything just because of what you feel is okay for you. Does this make sense to you? Maybe so. Does this make sense to you? What happened to growth? What is the essence of growth? Maybe so. Say nyansa wasem we mu no. Eni enyini wasem we mu ye de. Na wo maame na ehye watare. Wo ba na wo ye naked kura wunim. Eduru baabi. E na wo hu se wo ye naked. Nti afa de wo shatade. Me nua ye wo na mo tuom. E na wa yase afu. Na mo tuom ni wa yase mfu ye. Nipadua ni go through growth. Ah? Wo call JHS, wo call class 1 nursery. Now be do your masters. Why are you telling me say Christianity in kwade epem? Does this make sense to you? Huh? Does this make sense to you? Enti wo blocking nipa ahi. Be born again, what? Be born again. Stop wasting the water. Mokura moka una water bodies in okra say no. Because if you na bukurugu mu no, it doesn't make sense. So what say what na obegina pa? Enya oye okay. Enya ye nyina na yetimi nyini o. Obia woda obewu. Obia wo mfie dudu obenya. Obia wo the shoe size. Why do you want me to be like you? It's not possible. So what you are doing, does this make sense to you? So now, go back to my story of the scholarship and how a fully grown adult will let one book as an African prevent and stop the progress of hundreds of brilliant but needy school children. The Bible has become a second womb for him, a theologian. This person is still a child and is static, imprisoned. This got nothing to do with God. You don't know what is growth. You have nothing to do with forgiveness. You don't even know the Bible. You are that makes you a theologian. And ka kind scripture na makaina. Ka be in terminal what stopping yankopon kura na nu asem. Me bone for magada sika na me de bron ka je no kwan na fa hwe nyamemba. So that you can leave inheritance for your children. Who a theologian like you? Can you leave one ball of kinky for your child? On no fear. And in guaseful. People like you are still walking naked to me. You know nothing and you want to impose whatever gullibility on people. Emfa. You cannot talk about anything without talking about Christianity. This is what they are doing to me. Hatred. They cannot control me. It's a bigger problem for them. And what I say, their minds cannot comprehend. Because somebody if they don't blow share internet to subscribe, they don't have any message. So you see how these people step on my toes? They try to kill me. Nipa 2,000. Now we are. Maybe some more feel me. I don't matter. Me ma some family one castle some tell kasa say was stop it and microphone some more go school we also oye den. There is no reasoning beyond the church and the Bible. If you say anything beyond the Bible, you are not part of their world. I don't see sense in this because Jesus came to die for me, the sinner, and he's giving you instructions. You don't even know the Bible you are holding. It's understandable. If we are saying it's okay. But I want these people to understand that they cannot control everybody. Me particularly, never. Don't try it. The rest of the world is blank to them if it is not about their religion. And that alone is what they are conscious of. I understand you. You are still a child to me. No matter your regalia and your mubush of water, some of you, most of you. This is what conscious evolution is all about. Don't be static. This is what I'm telling you. Because yes, you know, preach members, but no disciples. No, or what prayer or do you when you Jimmy for the Sabe. And in the church in Mukra Yape, more you new converts, I'm going to catch up on it for more now growth, because number a prayer warriors, a singer, singers, a ushers, a church leaders, a associate pastors. Are we all the same? Are we all equal? An African will behave like this. We are doomed. We are finished. You're weary. Imagine saying, "We must not leaders." The Bible must change their move. Mo, it can be beyond the Bible and be beyond explanation. I don't even have a problem. You can do whatever. Anytime I'm against the Honda. But stay away from me. Why didn't say we are saying I belong to you? It's okay. It is a process of learning and acquiring knowledge beyond the limits of all principles or dogma. Your religion is not everything. Your religion is never everything. If it is everything for you, it's okay. But you cannot impose anything on anybody. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. The Bible says. Just like the baby in the womb is not aware of a whole world outside the womb. It's a level of consciousness. You are also not aware that there are a whole new realm outside religion. But common sense and can't say we are selection. We are selection. So now you understand. If anybody tell you say I can't talk about without Christianity, answer them for me and my own people. The love you show me, you wish me well. The reason you tell me not to respond to haters, now this is the reason. What do you have to say? That is why you must be born again. Wash away all dogma. Send this message to your pastor. All the theologians and Christian apologists, the John ones, send it to them. That Mame Grace said you should be born again. Because there is a whole world outside the Bible, outside your religion, and outside your Christianity. And tell them why I am fused about them. You don't even understand what you are doing. If you read the Bible well, why would you even refuse such money? Now, sorry, attack the Bible. Is there any religion? Is there any fraternity that attacks people than religion? Than Christianity? Yeah, nananum, suma bro sum, or busum sum ni banem. Now, what against your own generation? And not thy father and thy mother. So they won't quanda about what was so. And I would be also nananum yabusum sum for. Until 35 gone too soon. 22, what a shock. And they are all Christians. Because somebody funo, I saw them you offering. If there is God, you are calling me, that God judge between me and you people. This is the reason. These people are never okay with anything that is beyond them. Devils. Physically, mentally, you don't have anything to do with God. Makacham. Sankasesika we made the offering, and I'm be so seed one master. Can buy a billboard. All the seed, all the offering. Mo ye juma and paying for now. Mo ye harvest and paying for now. Mo ye Christopher. Mo from no mo fashion in mamma. Hypocrite. This is why Jesus called you people in Capernaum that vipers. Think anybody is afraid of you? Don't fear one of them. Don't bring it to my corner. Imagine some of you. Maybe think I'm a power bianco, be poor politics, whatever. No, the American crime, mean fino. Pretenders. A lot of leaders like these theologians are making the youth suffer. The reason child do airport and crop Barbados. Peru, Peru. Dubai, what is there? You leave a soil like Ghana to go to where? Because of wicked leaders like these theologians, they will block you, pam, again, bonnet. And your monkwana for Omodia and Yanka. Imagine saying leaders like these theologians. Hey! Omobe shatabidia. Because of Bible, you block 2,000 people. Scholarship. Hey! My nose have seen my ears. A whole generation that can change the face of Africa. Pure hatred. And you claim you are a Christian, you are godly. You must be impregnated on a virgin mind. I have explained this to you. It is a process. Go through. Don't be lazy. Most of these theologians and these pastors are lazy. A virgin mind is a mind that has removed all chains of principles and doctrines. That is what we call a virgin mind. And a bigger knowledge is placed on it to give birth to a brand new spirit. Your spirit now gets born again. A real Christian would never do this. A real born again Christian would never do this. Fake son. This is what Jesus means. All the virgin birth you see is simple. It's all about the brain. It's telling you to purge the brain from all this dogma and put knowledge that can control the world. You need that knowledge. The reason when you read the Bible, you don't read the scripture and go and sit down. You use the trash to explain to fit people's condition so you can collect your offering. I have never come after you. Who told you to do this? Born again into a consciousness of true elevation. Born into a reality of higher realities. This is what these theologians need. When they say born again, this is what we call born again. Your ability to grow from one high consciousness to another is what the evolution of consciousness is all about. Not dogma. I am stagnant. Not everybody can be stagnant. So that's okay. Whenever you think of consciousness, think of knowledge. New knowledge beyond what you were trained and forced to swallow and serve. That is what we call consciousness. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. I am telling you to seek knowledge. It is not by force. The only thing you have to say is because editorials in tea. Yes, will be woman. Yes, will be woman. Why would I use to defend the omupa? I saw them one question. One question. Zacchaeus was saying, yes, one could done Akwaya musi o chastain Christopher here or you want when Paul better needs a pito some one way. No, you're boniful. Do you know what you are doing as time crash? Whenever you think of consciousness, it's all about knowledge. Now, with the lack of knowledge, my people perish. Now, Bible, no catch it. This is a try and work on what you have swallowed. Purge your mind. When you people call me, I'm ready to mention their names. Nobody should dare me. The full time, not for myself. 2,000 people. Hey, this is barbaric. Now let's look at consciousness evolution in conscious battle. Remember, we were talking about the battle of the alien Ra and Yahweh from the Orion group in last week's editorial about the battle of consciousness. Ra say, hey, Yahweh, and a manipulating crowd for not theologians, only belonging to Ra and Yahweh. Which one will behavior? I say Yahweh. Wickedness, pure wickedness. Yes, this evolution is important as a key battleground in a cosmic struggle between positive and negative aliens like Ra and Yahweh. Ra, they can't say Yahweh is negative. I have told you, and I have told you, if you don't believe me, you can also book your seat. Because I didn't panic one chance some can. Say last week, me meeting who say me abrewa. Truthfully. And Kolana Abbas say, hey, almost time, no money advantage, and they are learning too. They are not jokers. Into now you're penny. Now so now what they will do to you? I can't afford that. Can go and book your seat at and go and listen. So when you are talking, you know what you are saying. No, say Yahweh, you're the wicked God or no manipulating nipa. Yahweh. This is where you people stand, and you want to pull me the tar. Before you can engage in a conscious battle for good or evil, you must first of all be evolved consciously. This is what these theologians don't have, and this is what I have. The reason you don't agree, because the same battle results in the growth of all consciousness itself. Makacho last week, until you know good and evil, somebody was referring to that message. Say, the mama what you say, me before I know you do what 100, no pushing nice agenda mom. Not because you are not a Christian, because you are not a Muslim, and now 2,000 people because of my editorial. So you don't mean without the battle of negative and positive, there is no evolution. I have said this to you last week. And until I yesu eba yese oye onyame nanso oba from bema obewu ma abonefo positive negative na ofro course lo kwatena agya nsa nifa neutral. So yesu mpo otebone ase na otepa ase nti na moko evangelism moko kasa kira abonefo na mo claim no de o ma bra yawe no wa be donate so I don't have your time, because me being full of soul, how do I have to have time for somebody who has donated his soul? You were soulless being, oh. These theologians are soulless being. Oh, my donate your soul, they don't have soul. The reason they think like that. Into a Christian, Obama me platform, so now I can say that I'm attacking Christianity because I ignorantly. I feel the uncle where you. Where in a answer? Academy where I'm woman and Kamepe. Kafra. Without understanding, they say the papa wanted the pamone wahono. Who need baby because we do not go upon we years to know or to we say. Nyamwana moka say Muhammad obi ko pipi no ko hwe egu ne so na nkrofo ne ko na Muhammad say munja man ko. Are you people following? This nigga arrested us because of what? It was later. Everybody, one man said, you don't know Mame Grace, let her go. And no be kan wa yigbem. Ignorance. Onim so se kasa na bi amete ana amente. Me kasa bi ani ga na mente o. To me 50 cc Now can I say, oh my goodness, so you wasted my entire day because of religion. I thought said that is the limit. Now 2,000 people. Hey, this is unbelievable. It is just unbelievable. You don't understand common Nyamawe. You people. So that is evolution. So you people should not think that they are more shishi. You guys are rather helping me get to my level, because I need your negativity to push. When I'm I don't address haters. When you see me in this mood, it's because I'm not blocking be chance. I'm a bro and I'm reacting myself. Don't worry about me. Me wouldn't that crap be okay. Because what am I even doing here in the first place? Just to finish these things. Bombardier video no. You are not doing, you are just exposing your own evil and your pretentious spirits. Now let's look at this. So according to the entity through Ra channeling, they are bringing in a good and a positive energy called the law of one. Because Yahweh and then they are negative people manipulating people to promote unity and oneness of humanity. This Abrofa is smart. They want to be like, now no be play referee. Inti no mo di neutral neighbor. Sa no mo party do. What does gina ho? Who kita some say Old Testament no na ya bosonsomfo. Mo say Adam and Eve apple no mo di ye no. E de bone ba Onyankopon eni nipa ntam. Inti Yesu ba ye no be ka Onyankopon ni nipa ba o mu biom. Some hu ni eba. We de mu hu. Me grace. Me na me your problem. Jokers. We obeso treso no de obeka nipa nyina abom o ye referee. Cause ya kwenye. Inti we de ankochiro book na ma ba ochina ma be find out. Or channel through people na nkrofo natural. Some say Holy Spirit na inspire nkrofo na mo chiro Bible no. Nyame na inspire nkrofo na chiro Bible na meboa. Se see you inspire or channel through them. No mo chiro books no. What here? Then they accused the Orion group led by Yahweh of manipulation and using religion to affect negative energy. This is not me. So I'm not surprised you did this. I didn't believe this earlier, but the behaviors of these theologians na Mame who said, I am papa. These are opposing energies of production. It is called polarity in enlightenment. Heaven and earth. It is the same thing, because without heaven, there is no earth. This is the level we are talking about. We are going beyond here. You want to pull me there? This is Ra saying, or say Yahweh and negative energy. This interdimensional battle between Ra and Yahweh plays out in the realm of our consciousness, influencing our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If you take a side, do it yourself and stop blocking my people. I have a Muslim in my office. Oh, bonfire me train. Hey, madam dear. At a bonfire me train man ibowie. It's all Mualim Sadiq. Oh, my office will be. Maybe I know the ketena seho. No, any prayer. Obey sir. There be any prayer. And for me, he works with me. I have Christians who work with me. I have pastors who work with me. Mudi edi amenti ase. Me meet me baby. A whole bishop. Extra me letter. Or TV station. I'm say, Obama say, Papa. Letter ya wudi abe. Me person wudi me show beko program. So wudi a fantastic with my grace ko one way. Change or the revelations beko. Church members in a year na mo you show ni fitting. You catch say, Papa. Baby ana me tia me sika kra na me need that to say this thing. I'm catch some fan ko change na do so abesi we ni. Indecisive beings. Nkrofo we no. Omu ni momo wan. O de momo hu sika kakra bi. Ka sika we ka me bondo na me ko che o man ka obehu. Because enko omo botom nti omo se da. Omo man nkrofo menyini na omo mepa omo. What has my editorial got to do with my sponsorship and yaman nkrofo me background kam. Abeyi sempa ente say. Now let's look at 3. The most crucial battle is not against external forces, but rather an internal one within each individual. To set theologians see omo ye Ghana nyina problems. The struggle is to overcome negative influences, whether they originate from interdimensional entities, social structures, or our own ego. This is what we have to work on. And no, this is what is called born again. If you were able to work around these 3 things I just said, you were born again Christian. They have called me, giving me proposals, giving me this, you're giving me this. You think it's everybody you can buy? Huh? Do you see for sale on my forehead? What is the level of your knowledge? I will feel so bit to me and manipulate me. Omo go round the sana for omo try some no be chimp na dani. Wo lo bro cause no kra wan clean ho fine no. The better you so na match odi na me do chat no na me na to. Ama. You people think you are wise and you can just a Ghana na wo ye ya no mo pese omo ne wo nya sa niam no they bring you down. Chale. Me any problem with the church? No. But it's also one way there. Me I can't even afford to have a problem with you. People who have no mother, people who have donated their souls, soulless beings. What have you got to do with me? This decision you just made, I am done. I can't even negotiate with such a behavior, static beings. I know they are very, very, very conscious and they understand these things. Human beings will have peace and unity. Then later, there will be war and division. We will never be in the same fraternity. It will never happen. So leave it. Dia wo ye no na ye ma wa o level a baby wo decide so benyinya koduru no ye no. Talk to your kind. Talk to your age mates. Na bofrapo age bia ne class e di ni gina nipa no mo so ye. Omo nyem wa. Men force bibia on anybody's truth. Talk to the people our level. Let me also talk to the people who have souls like me. Talk to your soulless beings. And let me also talk to people with souls. We are not the same. We will never be the same. My people are not anybody's slave. They don't belong to Yahweh. This is what fuels human evolution. Please, move away from me. Consciousness evolution starts with the same positive and negative. Evil God and good God themes playing in our minds. That is what we call conscious evolution. Emotions and hearts. But we leave it. Arrive at neutral. I leave you with a free mind and an elevated consciousness to grow and acquire knowledge. This is what makes me aggressive and angry. Not about me. I was angry for these 2,000 poor students. It was not about me. When you see me addressing something and you feel I am not doing it right, it's not about me. Everything I'm doing here is never about me. So my brother and my sister, if we get leaders like this theologian, how many things, how many lives do you think will go waste? I leave this for you. But in all, I leave you with a free mind and an elevated conscience to grow and acquire knowledge. Let nobody stop you from acquiring knowledge, because the Bible says knowledge is power, and lack of knowledge, my people perish. None on this platform will perish. We will pursue knowledge and we will hold it as a key to every realm. Listen, ebi mu won Koransa, ebi mu Techiman, ebi mu Northern region. Omo to me top Peace FM frequency so no. Omo chi Peace FM, but Peace FM won cry. We are going to vibrate higher, and then we will catch the supreme frequency. So when we die today, we will just rest at where we belong. This is what I'm teaching here. I'm not teaching dogma. We are never static. Forgive me if you feel the way I address this, no. Anko ye amawa, but ya unanswa. Now I'm talking about my people. Yes. So those in the comment section, when you hear that, you can at least WhatsApp me and ask me what is happening. When I tell you, maybe one I am a very old woman. I'm not petty. I'm not bitter. I operate with a lot of wisdom and with a lot of love. And the love you shared and sent to me is even making them aggressive. I appreciate that. I would never do anything to step on anybody's toes. I won't do what you don't like or what you don't want, because I'm doing this together with you. We are pursuing consciousness. We are pursuing knowledge. No weapon. No weapon. No weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love wherever you are. I send you joy and I send you peace. Shalom. Macra.